Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, the voice of CTO Double J, and I had the privilege of being here this evening to commentate this very special one-on-one matchup. As you can tell by just hearing the music and seeing the Titantron screen, this can only mean one person, and there he is, ladies and gentlemen, JTD, the king of native style. And for those of you that don't know anything about JTD, I'll quickly inform you. JTD is a former CTO Fortune competitor. He's wrestled all around the world as an international star, and quite frankly, he's one of just a few full-blooded Native Americans in professional wrestling today. He brings pride to his heritage and to his family history, and he looks to do it and spread it through his craft in the ring. As you can tell just by looking at him, through his attires, through the way that he acts and everything, that he has a lot of pride from his heritage and his bloodline. See JTD, I mean, just by his entrance alone is very unique. You can tell that, you know, he's very focused. You can just tell. And just speaking of being focused, he ought to be focused because the last several matches JTD has had, he's only been able to win one time. Been on pretty much of a cold streak as of late. Now, the last match he had, he did win, however. But nonetheless, though, he definitely needs to pull out a victory here to keep the momentum rolling and try to rebound from the series of losses he took. I mean, just look, just by the way that the lighting is in the smoke, very unique. You don't really see this anywhere else. JTD getting fired up. This is his warrior call dance, as I like to call it. Bringing a lot of pride, a lot of respect to the Native American people. Just hear the crowd reaction. I mean, the crowd absolutely loves JTD. I've never met anybody that has anything bad to say about JTD. A world-class athlete, very respected. Look at the lighting in the crowd even. These people absolutely love JTD. But now, he's awaiting on the arrival of his opponent, Biff Taylor. And I don't really know too much about Biff Taylor. I've just been told that growing up, he's had a very hard childhood. And that he's a very dark individual. He's more to himself. You know, he doesn't really open up to a lot of people. I've never really had the privilege of meeting this man before, nor like actually seeing what he looks like. So this is a first for me. But wait, is that him in the crowd? Oh my goodness, that's Biff Taylor. And you can tell he just stands out from all the people he's walking by in the crowd. My goodness, you can tell just by looking at him that he definitely had some sort of dark influence on him. All the dark clothing, the tattoos and everything. He's just not your typical everyday man that you see walking down the street. I don't think these people care too much for him. You can just tell by the crowd reaction, people are definitely on the side of JTD. Very methodical. Just look at him. His presence is intimidating, I will say that. Very creepy. You can tell by the scar on his face and everything. I mean, I wonder if this man can even feel pain. As we see both these men standing in the ring, and we're just waiting on the referee to ring the bell to get this match officially underway. And ladies and gentlemen, we are now official. As we see Biff Taylor on the screen currently, and now JTD, and it looks like Biff Taylor isn't waiting as he drives the knee right across JTD's abdomen area, and now a series of stomps. Looks like he's just flipping him off before stomping on him again. Biff Taylor looking for an easy win here. JTD able to power out at one. And now a stiff kick cracking him right across the side of the head. And Biff Taylor falling through with the stiff knee to the head. Now it looks like another one. This is an unexposed knee just driving it right into the head of JTD 3 times. My goodness, now looking to capitalize here, and JTD quickly rolling the shoulder up at one. You can tell that definitely wasn't what Biff Taylor was expecting, to say the least. And Biff Taylor now throws him over the ropes. Now he comes off the ropes himself, looking to come out for something big, and a big reversal by JTD, driving the foot across the head, and we've seen JTD do this numerous times, springboarding off and doing a roll-up pin here as his foot's caught up in the rope. I'm not for sure if that was on purpose or accident, but Biff Taylor able to kick out at 2. And JTD rolling through with a crucifix here, looking to try to steal one away again here. Can he have it? And no, Biff Taylor quickly able to kick out at 1. JTD coming off the ropes and a giant lariat, connecting, full steam ahead, JTD. This is now we see JTD in full control at this point. A series of punches and chops. And now we see him in the corner here, and you know this is what JTD's all about. Chops and drops. There's a series of chops right across the chest. Over and over. And now it looks like he's going for one more here. It looks like he flinched a punch for flinching. JTD coming off the ropes, throwing Biff off the ropes as he dunks underneath. And another chop, dropping him down. So we see Biff now trying to recover from all of these chops. JTD definitely fired up here, ladies and gentlemen. Now JTD coming off the ropes now, and Biff catches him with a Japanese arm drag. And now he throws him into the corner. I don't know what he's looking for here, and it looks like he's got a hold of him, and he just drives him shoulder first, right into the metal corner. I mean, that's pure metal now, as he's just choking the life out of him, as you can hear the referee telling him to back off, and Biff just choking the life out of JTD. I mean, that is a smart strategy, but it can definitely get you disqualified if you don't listen to the referee. So we got a cover here, and, well, at the count of one, it looks like he just broke the pin. I'm not for sure exactly what his motive is behind it, if he's trying to inflict as much damage as he can on JTD or what it is, but I guess it's working, because JTD had to use the ropes to help him get up, and now Biff just with a series of punches before JTD got cornered into the corner, and it looks like he's trying to drive his head into the corner, but JTD reversing it and showing him what it feels like. And JTD driving the knees right across the back of Biff Taylor. Coming off the ropes now and driving all the weight down right across the abdomen area with that giant senton here. JTD looking to pull out the win here. Can he get it? And no. Once again, Biff Taylor finding a way to kick out. JTD coming off the ropes now and a forearm across the face. Connecting right across the cheek, it looked like. I mean, this has pretty much been all JTD thus far, ladies and gentlemen. JTD really showing that expertise in the ring, as now he's got him in an arm bar here. Just pulling, look at the leverage he has on the arm, trying to rip the arm right out the socket. You can tell Biff Taylor's in pain here. JTD quickly letting go, I think, as he was losing grip, and just stomps right down on the arm. Biff holding that arm now. You can definitely tell that the damage is starting to be done here. So now he bends his arm and stomps right down on it again. And now JTD looking to roll through here. Has his arm hooked around in another modified arm bar. Just look at the way he's contorting the arm here. Biff Taylor once again screaming out in pain, but he's got no way to really defend himself at this point. I mean, his arms are all tied up here, and I mean, the leverage that JTD has over him, but somehow able to roll through to get back onto his feet here. Now JTD's got a hold of him again, and it looks like he's going for maybe a tequila sunrise here, as he has the arm hooked, and now he's just pulling on the leg. I mean, that's definitely hurting his arm by the way it's contorted, hurting the lower back with the pressure applied, but also the leg. You can tell Biff trying to reach for those ropes, but can't get to them. Is now Biff finally able to fight out of this. So now he Irish whips JTD into the corner. And now it looks like he's Irish whipping him from one corner to the other, and driving that knee once again into the abdomen area. Coming off the ropes here, and just a drop kick. Full impact connecting, it looked like on the head of JTD. My goodness, another near fall. I mean, definitely, you can tell Biff Taylor, definitely his strikes are very impactful. As you can tell, JTD's taking longer and longer to kick out with each blow being delivered. As he's slowly sizing him up here. Just a slap across the face, and well, he's getting kind of cocky here, and JTD wasn't too appreciative of that, as now a series of slaps of his own. And oh no, this is chops and drops here. A series of chops now. Just right across the throat, it looked like, just chopping his neck area. JTD fired up now, once again looking for the pin here. Can he get Biff Taylor? And not yet. So close to 3, JTD could taste it. Oh no, we've seen JTD do this on numerous times to his opponents, using that leg strength, wrapping it right around the head of Biff Taylor, trying to cut off the circulation from his head, from his body, is he just able to whip him around the ring. My goodness, you can tell it's taking a lot out of Biff Taylor, as you can just tell his body movements becoming slower after each blow, but again, able to get around to get out of that maneuver. Kicks him into the gut now. It looks like maybe a pump handle maneuver and drives him neck first right onto the unexposed knee again. These knees doing a lot of damage, and now he rolls through, and it looks like maybe an Alabama slam. No, contorting it into a neck breaker of some sort. My goodness, the damage may have been done there as JTD's not moving much, but somehow on instinct alone, I think, able to kick out again. That strong style presence of Biff Taylor definitely taking a toll on JTD, as you can tell. I'm not even for sure if he knows where he's at right now. And looking through with the discus big boot. Just kicking JTD right across the side of the head. JTD's eyes look like they rolled in the back of his head, but somehow again able to roll that shoulder up. But you could tell he's not even powering out at this point. He's just doing enough to roll the shoulder up. You could tell that the damage may have been done on JTD at this point. Now Biff Taylor now just having a hold of him by the hair, dragging him over to the ropes here. And it drives, looks like a knee right across the abdomen area. And looks like JTD's trying to crawl away to find some leverage and just drives the knee right across the back of JTD. And he fell right out here on the floor face first, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, there's matting out here, but that matting definitely doesn't make much of a difference, as that's still very impactful. Oh no, he puts him right up against the turnbuckle and a super kick outside the ring. Until Biff Taylor's full of himself now at this point. He knows that he's definitely inflicted a lot of punishment on JTD. JTD not really been able to fight back much as of late. And you can just see him just throwing JTD back into the ring again. I think Biff Taylor at this point just playing games with JTD. He knows he's pretty much got this in the bag, as he's slow to get to the cover here. Does he have him? And somehow JTD fighting out to be able to kick out, showing some life left. Oh no, Biff Taylor now rolling through as he's got him by the neck, just contorting him. I mean, look at the way that his body's bending alone, but look at the way JTD's neck and his upper body is being pulled away from his legs and his lower body. Able to contort him into submission. JTD able to fight out, and it looks like driving an elbow or a forearm right across the face of Biff Taylor to break that hold. Oh no, and now looks like he's got him in a crossface. Just returning the favor by contorting the head and neck and upper body of Biff Taylor from his lower body, just able to use the crossface, but Biff Taylor, able to fight out of it and roll through. So now we see JTD very stunned. Biff Taylor with these series of forearm shots across the face, but JTD coming back with his own. And another one by JTD. JTD getting fired up here, but looks like Biff Taylor isn't done yet as he's coming back with his own now. Two more shots right to the face of JTD. Oh no, JTD's getting fired up, and Biff Taylor says, "You want some more?" Here he comes with another one, and another one. And he cracks his neck, and JTD now coming back with a forearm, and another one. And JTD is just fired up, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see Biff Taylor holding his head, but a jawbreaker reversal, and oh my goodness! An elbow right across the side of the face of JTD, dropping him down in the middle of the ring, and somehow able to kick out again. I don't know how JTD's able to kick out. The damage has definitely been applied here tonight by Biff Taylor, who's really been showing strong style to the max. And JTD having that fight is now, looks like Biff Taylor looking for something here. You know, he goes into the corner, kind of creepily staring at JTD. I think he was going for a drop kick, but able to reverse it into an exploder suplex right onto the turnbuckle. My goodness, that's signature JTD at his finest here. And I know now looking like another exploder suplex across the ring. But the damage has been done to JTD. As you can tell, fatigue is really setting in. As normally this is the part where JTD would get fired up going for the knee, but just taking his time to get up here. As oh no, now Biff Taylor still down. JTD sizing up in the corner. This may very well be it, ladies and gentlemen. I think he's going for that knee. If he can connect with his signature knee, I'm telling you, it'll be lights out. And there he comes and connects. A giant knee across the face of Biff Taylor. And Biff Taylor is down, ladies and gentlemen. 2 and 3. Ladies and gentlemen, JTD overcoming the odds and the obstacles in this matchup to somehow pull out another victory. That's 2 wins in a row for JTD. You could tell momentum has definitely started turning around from that cold streak he had. Biff Taylor putting on one hell of a fight here tonight, but just couldn't overcome the odds to beat JTD. I want to thank everybody who tuned in this evening to be able to watch this one-on-one matchup, and stay tuned because there's more to come. I promise you on that.